Hello viewers, me na Justice EM Tejan. Welcome to KID-AFAN Discovery. Well, today we come up with our first pack for talk to bike riders them for tell we waiting are some of the reasons them we make policeman can run after them all about na the city. Well, today we get for talk to them, then we tell we what's the reasons and also how then thing and they don't they affect them riding. Hello, welcome to this interview. We'll tell you your name and what you do.
I'm name for this sorry. Me a bike rider and it seems me the financial secretary for this particular park as well day.
Okay, so sir, how long you don't dey into bike riding for?
Well, I don't do into bike riding up to 3 to 4 years now. Go past 4 years since Palo in time we they begin us in a park here. Policeman and they run their way since then. We don't even get mine for park now this particular point as well day. Policeman then can deploy now up here now with the park. We passing ya kai waka go meet to it. Still to this day also today, I see the ride bike and I still there on this park here.
Okay, so what's in some of them reasons and the way they make police like harass una more as bike riders then?
Well, to me, you don't see police there. Now, based on that, your selfish interest can make them the harassment, not to for create revenue for the country, neither for the government or any other. So now for them pockets can make them the harassment.
For them pockets.
Yes.
Okay, so but somebody go say the bike man and get side and with the police and say they're not for workout or not for pass, but the bike man and the force for pass inside and you go agree say maybe now one of them reasons and they make they can run out town, huh?
Well, somebody can say then we get certain criteria then where they put in place for say we not can do so, we not can do so. But to me, you understanding not to that reason make them can they be away because the laws then where they can put say now for bike man and I think say now for a few of them bike man then where they see say they're innocent, they don't get person behind them, they don't get nothing. At least where they see you that months they where they know say you don't go able to defend yourself, so they go able to force you. Because like they say a guilty mind is always confused. Now say me now man is it, I don't get license, I don't get the other thing then. Policeman go can so he go take advantage of that. Even if I did the safer side based on that license, he said that man don't get license, he can able to charge me any kind of crime. They can get some crime the way they can call where we no ever know but beside the license. Or certain man can get license, he get everything like me so I get all thing. But where policeman only go tell you say not of me license, you know for park here. But if they see that big lorry they can park from here, take go down. If they conject the place, they make it too much, they can flop the streets. That bike man where they can go passing in a right corner. Then they rush behind you because now you get means for give them money. Why? Me now people that machine I don't take. I don't go one make you hold me, can me go na station. The bike owner go can pull the bike na me and because of that, if that don't happy to get them. So when you hold me, I they beg you with money. For like we left me, I not lost my job because I get my family where I get for survive, where they get for survive through that bike. So me not get for left that bike now and for like you can go na police station. Because when you go there, they pack them, they say you not get license or they bring to you protocol. At the end of the day, na delayance. Even if that man go pull that bike, wanted to tell you, put that bike na your hand. So me back when you can hold me bike, I dey beg you, I say, bro, I give you 50,000. He say no, na 100,000. I give you, he left me bike, so I go able to survive through that time. So they don't see that opportunity, say that bike man, he don't get that chance, he don't get that mind for follow me na station, for go defend that case. So waiting he get for do, always and they be we, so they go able to utilize that money from we for if they osusu then. Most of them policemen then get osusu pass through to four side within the ib. And they see say the best way for get that money now from bike man because with the bike man we dey afraid. You understand why not till we get the machine for let them not put that machine and we earn for let them not go lock we not get lawyer, we not get nobody where they talk for we. So we dey afraid self where they say you go for charging our court to go begin crime. So based on that they will pull any kind of money where they demand from we for at least not go freedom, no can ride, we able to get with survivor.
Okay, so as bike rider, all anything and in a way don't highlight so how that one day can affect you on a riding.
That it can affect you greatly. It can even lead to most of the riders and where would they ride on work and pay basis. That like somebody buy bike and give we would they pay for a small. It can even lead we for let them take that bike now we earn because we not get that freedom now the streets. You they see all kind of to get free.
So all anything in there now. So like as bike rider, what do you feel say need for be done so that anything they are not going to happen? Police they gonna town owner self go they run from police. What do you feel say needed for be done?
Well, to we the riders then, at least let government we let the license side. I dey encourage any kind rider so far. Once you na bike man, let it guy forget you license. Let him be say that policeman, even if they arrest that bike man, let him tell and say, hey, get you license. At least when you not get you license, then only the carry you go no sinna for that. But there other minor crime then. Let the government guy for reduce or let pull out at the hands of police there, because we get with your own police there whether they man that particular side. But at least how then they bear with, so the policeman then they bear with. So that side there to the riders then, now that's me to guy for tell with the rider they let we all get license. Then to the government, let that money day. That policeman where they not let him know say no they not ticket for bike. It they not ticket for the one no traffic. But then they not ticket purposely not for the bike, not for any other thing. Even if them break. Like in the instance when I can see where policeman they break, if they see bike man they run they go. Not to anything bad. If policeman don't break now, bike man don't team up. The moment where he go get now for laying forge ahead to that bike man, so he go able to hold him. So that bike man, if they don't do you want 210. The other time go reach now a crossing point, policeman break, you don't go team up because when team up they can't hold you. So waiting at the means as he they break so you back the fence side, we say go able balance them. So we this last now what they do, they will say Alec, you get all thing avoid police. Where you see policeman run from him because you get all thing, it must get for only utilize money from you. So we always they run from them because then now they're not a good person for we. Though if we not see them for the day, we have to they call. If we cannot we are not see no police, we will say we will wait to make the police there. But let them back, let that proper things, let them between themselves, that discipline, let them within themselves. Them big one the way they before do ya, let them monitor them. Let them see say they get we back don't get small freedom. We own our citizens in Salone, that's we all born. Let them not just come feel say we na slave then. Like now for they feed them pocket, then they pay them. We tax money this, the license. Them money then they take pay them. So at least we back if we dey try for first small money then for let we able survive we own home them, let them give you that chance. Do ya let we back get liberty in our street, at least we own our Sierra Leoneans then. Now that's me they tell the big one that we did before. Let them try for monitor the policeman then. Now tell them not just left then. That way they anything where they want to do now they for do.
Thank you for talking to me.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hello, welcome to this interview. You can tell your name and who that should be.
Me na Sambangwa chairman of horse bike rider.
Okay, so Mr. Hassan, how long you done there as chairman at this park here for?
Well, I don't be as vice chairman. We are from 2018. From there, my boss will be the serve as vice chairman. We go a contest. We will be 2019. I be chairman till now. I mean, the chairman.
Okay, so since that now you're not the chairman and I'm not, you know the issue with the bike riders and I had the first note also.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we really want to know what's in some of them things in the way they make the bike riders and the policeman then can get issue, because most of the times we can see where policeman can run at a bike man then and then you just see they grab them but some man don't know what's not the reason. Like we not chairman and also back now once a rider or still a ride. So what you feel now some of the reason for that?
Yeah, I mean I once a rider and still I am a rider. And the issue between police and bikeman, why police at times then can run bikeman, the issue them plenty. Sometimes we can get right, sometimes we not can get right. Sometimes na advantage then can see per way. Because especially now police they don't take bikes now they them back then forget the hand too much. At the end we go na use, you forget what they go. We Okada man them back at least na for this bike here, we defend one too much. So who back we not can allow them thing and the main thing mostly where they make police then they be away, because then take and say now we own side and they able make fast money than the government self the money where then they pay them. So now the main thing that the more wide than they be away. Because if you now say all the transport sector, then the old driver in fine way they pay maybe na 10,000, police they left for keke go to an station 30,000. But they find out say then the whole one bike man, we maybe if na 200 only na 200,000 they go pay before they give the bike. If na then station they around, if you not go pay 50,000, you know they ever get bike. So with the bike rider, then I will get the highest rates for pay crime na station than any vehicle, any transport sector. So they don't find out say na to we more than go able make money. So now the main thing that they why more than they be away.
Okay. At first you say at times you can wrong, at times na advantage. So you go tell me like
yeah.
Then
The wrong way we get because Me na Shama who know where I be don't ride back. Sometimes we get some of rider there, they will get the obvious, then get crime. But maybe the crime will then get not go lead to the way our police in one take now. We can get crime, yeah, down the offshore because we get people away they ride bike, they not get license. Maybe the bike way they ride, they not get license. But who are we have that? But sometimes if you get license back now, police can want take that advantage against you back. So now the fall down they will get. Sometimes a lot of them back will not obey because the reason why now the police them back lead we to that.
So Lord and they will not obey.
Yeah,
Then
because
the
why
police
will not yeah now then lead we to that?
Okay, can you tell me like how that what you mean?
Maybe convoy or big post you want pass, then say let them block convoy. Bike man first central they will be they comply with it. But at the end where you don't wait, police can you say wait, he hold you at the end they begin to ask you about caution. So you go to now. Sometimes police can na bembe AC and so much car they break or kadama no they break because if feel say when break at the end police get for go la. So then thing they make call sometimes I like na post the one break for like cause bike man no ki one break because you can check police can hold you. Not also no ki one comply maybe we them break or we one post one cross he wait for her.
Okay. So now let we know, okay, how then thing then can affect owner or as chairman and also you don't get complaints from bike riders and say police this or I know say they call you sometime then for go rescue them and police. So like how this don't they affect owner as the bike man then?
Well, it affects you a lot, especially now the situation they right now. Because them motorbike that way they see any bike the one we know they consume better fuel obvious every day 5 liters. So that 5 liters they if you check on now 110,000. So that 110,000 maybe this man I possibly buy this bike again. So if you find out say they sit down for the day work that 110,000 for buy fuel. From there the post will give the bike because now the one way they buy bike because the bike don't dear back na market. Now I give you master bike where they work you pay and 70,000 for day. So calculate that 70,000 plus that 110,000 fuel we go buy. So say they pull their money then they maybe you get a woman house, you get a picky we get for paying at school for. You're not going to make up that money they gain. And if you find out police go only back park them 1 week, 2 weeks. Even though yeah, then you tell who say we not get rights against police because then now the government and the work for. But sometimes then you wrong way if not to the law no more like we not for we don't allow.
Okay. So now as chairman, I know say what you tell you how you call them you bike riders and I know say now most of them, if not all, can go by. Not so. Yeah. So now what you then advise them where you can give your bike riders and I not for fall into them police then trap?
Well, me the most advice I give them, even the tell me they ride bike, I not left it, maybe I get for ride back, I don't know. The advice I give because for avoid police, any law where we see them because sometimes any law where they want pass, then they call the boss there because we get our own sector, we now own union, we get our own president. Then he call her and tell her and say, now so law one put. And so don't agree to that law day. Like then say, okay, now law not go Kissy Road. I can tell bike man say not go Kissy Road because let not go face police embarrassment. Where police say the law don't say law not go so, law not go so, law obey. So that advice the mostly now I can give them. Even though not to the same side we go on a big man there, this work would they get different people and now even them police the way they harass you, some of them way they retire and a bike then they can ride. Then soldier man there, some man way on them pay in pension and in bike they go by can't see though. So they find out so not so they all you get for able control. Because that man we don't serve government, maybe don't hold gun like me way na small but not hold gun. At times the work you want control, I know they agree. Because we don't have any conversation, say hey, bike to bike they don't make a okay avoid.
Okay, so what's now your last word now before we end?
I get one thing back. Most of some the lawlessness, they will boss there. Them big one they will they lead. We maybe up and then cause that. Because now they don't say they no one bike na at all. But we go na to right now they meet bike there the way they run. They go any side they know the whole land. But if other man are go inside the way they see in face train then kill land. Then they all now then kill that because. Me not go take myself say me na Sierra Leone. This man they ride bike, me they ride bike. Why him for go na so why me not for go there? Or why me for go there? They hold me in the left hand. So now them boss man then give the lane and maybe then give them compliments because he can't go na so where they only call me. So then they back all the lead to lawlessness. we then can say Ukaraman and all they abide to the law, but sometimes they them big one and they under the hand and they under the.
Thank you for talking to me.
Right, welcome, sir.
Hello, welcome to this program. You can please tell we your name and what you do.
And of course, my name is Salih Mohammed Dabo, crime officer of Force Park. Well, the basic thing they would face.
Before we go into, I want you to tell me how long you done into bike riding.
Well, of course, I'm a student, but I don't even bike riding now over 2 years now. From 2021 to this year now, I don't see 2 hours. But sometimes, even women can come out for a lunch, police and the RS3, such a way that even if we get license, we're gonna say license, but we get license safe, we go park back, and still not park fine. There's sometimes back then say me go stop na Gambo Street. But like we're gonna save now can come market safe, then they all you. So from that side and all then they really harass we.
So like what are the places and where the policeman them feel say una for day, where una not for cross line, if so then go all una?
Well, the boundary is that they say no go Central. They say Central and CBD. Central Congo cross with Wilkins Road. They say na CBD. And of course, sometimes we not can go there. But like do one now can make Sangaris at times and they're gonna Gambo Street and they pass there. They will go Central now, then go Olu. And when I Olu, then they make you pay 500,000 loans. Then I fine. When I ticket. And sometimes if they owe you, they pull 100,000 given, they left you. But the way they give them, they give them publicly. If they corner them, they give them the money as Mokofe.
Okay, so most of the time, so when they owe you, like if they owe you one time, then you can't get them owe you go continue for pay the same money.
Yes, of course.
Don't go charge you gonna like courts for you go facing the law.
Well, of course, if they come inside, you bribe them, they go left you. You need charge you go court.
Okay, so now somebody go say una self when the bike man and back can broke some of the laws and for like where the policeman don't put say una not for the broke una the broke the laws and then maybe not the reason that make also they can run at una for all una. What you go say towards that?
Well, sometimes some of we riders them definitely we get some people there with lawless. Even me as executive, we can arrest man they wouldn't wear a vac, they don't wear elements. They can commit some crimes there within we self within we among we executive members. Sometimes we get man that can disorder, but another way we can understand we self as rider because Mr. Sen a rider and of course I'm back my executive. So if I owe you, you talk to me, I will left you. But like we can want them not for the police and more because if police owe you at times any charge you go call to. But that 50,000, 100,000, that they give. We not give now. They go to bike inside.
So this in any way they can affect una as bike man then?
Yes, of course. It affects you negatively. It really affects you because then they really want to win. Then they want to win bad one. They really want to win such a way that when they hold you, then they go to you. But that 50,000 they don't work for the day. Now they give them.
Okay, so you as a crime officer now, like how you don't they sensitize your competence for learning not fall into then thing then they also way they explain?
Well, of course, I can sensitize them in such a way for making them not fall to police hands, because like among we can show understanding. But like if policeman hold you now, you need to show understanding. The understanding them way they show pass the bribe van when 100,000, 150, or you could text me say if you're not getting that money day, it go to bike now station and we go to day, it go run jail. So now make now that remarks and they do now when they give you, make yourself now with the panic and get them what you not supposed to get them.
So what's going to be your message to the police them and also to your company rider then?
Well, me as crime officer, my message to the public as specific, to the riders, to the police as well. We are making treat ourselves as if we are all Sierra Leoneans. Law work to the law. If you say no go under, no go there, stop and say for stop there. If you pass it, they hold you. Well, it means sometimes they can consider una as lawless somebody. Because when I say stop there, you not stop there. If you go there, I go fall. If I tell yourself, you say, well, now we can't charge you go court, we go bribe because you don't go court. So now I go and say stop here. If you not stop there, we go inside. If you go fall, and they say, well, now bribe we. If you not bribe we, you go court. So now make sometimes some people then with the old then they ask quick to make them bribe. So when them bribe now, then they go court again.
Thank you for talking to me.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Me na Alicious Moses Williams, me na Okada rider.
Okay, so tell me how long you done into Okada riding for?
Well, I not too much at it. It's up to 3 years now because I be the work. Then I be the buy bike then give man them. But time reach now I left work. So myself I don't begin no way. I decide for take one part the bike. Like I go the direct panda.
Okay, so ever since you start for the ride this bike, tell you what's in some of the challenges and what you don't face in the street so far.
Well, Boku, my brother, because more like this police harassment, like now look on our bike up plenty in the city, then we get CBD, but you know could be say man that you want go CBD, but no way no day because from God money you don't come on, you don't see don't patch up your bike, you don't turn, then meet up passenger say they go CBD. Sometimes it just get for rickshaw way they are against the law, but this CBD they see some man they ride na CBD. So unfortunately, we bike massing in company day before instead for he want do, he want follow and let himself go. So they can go left most of the bike them, then you will reach the Oleum. I'm one of the victims. If it don't happen to me, I take passenger, I see boku bike the day before me, then myself they go, but they feel safe because I be early morning. So then go left the all the old men. So automatically when the old men and they ask, I say young man, me get license, but I don't see boku bike man there even if I sleep past there well. But me dress full. Then he can't hold me what happen. Then he say if me want Falabakata then they I say no, but we all are Sierra Leoneans. And we all are human with defend this with their bread. Why he left there he can't hold me? So he not able to tell me no good reason. He just decide for coming go to the station there, I go pay the fine.
So now upon all things in the way you don't the face, and I believe saying some of the things and the back where you company in the face. So like most of the times we don't the suicide police, they run at town. Seasonal bike. What's in some of the niggas in the day? Because like now you don't begin to talk about CBD, place where we are not for good to go. But what's in on the only reason than they or other reason than they behind?
Other reason that they blame. Now the thing here is like kind of more they ask some man really some bike man they the lawless. Some man they come on a morning with slipper, short spear, you know get element, them you know get license. But some then they back where they're responsible, they get all of these things also, but still police don't turn a habit now. Now, if it's not only CBD, some sites then in the way we don't watch by the list, you know they by the CBD, but still they get a bike, they kick inside for car only. Because normally waiting Okada man free at the time. They say if the old me allow the car go with my bike, I get for spend more and more time. And if you don't get that link there. So that they take advantage over that particular situation. So in fact they kick inside we own zone where it be not to CBD. Then I tell it where policeman hold Okada man, you know say you know they left and free. Pass he ask for small thing, and that small thing must be 20, 30, 40, 50. So policeman now in fact they concentrate but bike more pass all the commercial vehicle there.
Okay, so now what is the happen? Where did they all on a bike? How una can do? Like now you don't begin say una can pay 20, 30. Now you know more the only fine una can pay then una get on a bike back.
No, it get different crime in them. For example, if you don't come out this morning, then police car only that early morning day, you know easy way police only left you once now within CBD. Yeah, but like we stand on one now, like then 2, 3 police can only you. Even when not to CBD, like for example, like Colombia also, they see bike like you run there. Yes, but if you're a stranger where you not belong there, you go there. If police only sometimes you go able to talk to them, 50, 30, 20. But normally if you allow they take it back in a station, you understand them? They say an office case, now 50,000 normally we can pay.
Okay, so how this don't they affect una as riders? Where una the face things in the issue?
My brother, it don't affect you so much that because as they see now on a small zone we get for run this bike and the bike there's so plenty. Now, if they go buy fare there, then passenger now if you go buy fare 22,000, then you can't tell passenger for example, I didn't have Spolu Park go now for go one of the points there when I Jagema or Stone Grom, now 4,000. Then this 1 liter way they buy, per then big bike the boxer they can give 45,000 for 1 liter. So my brother, if you buy 2 liter when at 44,000, then somebody will give pay you 3,000, 4,000. How long you get for cover up? Then you say, wait, you don't do a chain a family man. You get for pay us 20 medical, everything they become now on your office. So if time don't go to the way that you know able get, you move now, you know go and do something where people they go look at you that the way you know go get respect. You just go for risks and say this if they hold me now, no problem. You just go for take that risk. Sometimes you go in your CBD because you don't remember if you give us my money when I 80,000, then fear they say in a family man. Then from God money you know able succeed, you know able to this 100,000 or 150. So my brother tell me, how you get for do? But really the place where we Okada man they get it too small because like a small piasso now one get channel what they use for going inside and camp for going inside a car. We get past 40 bikes now as they see so. So could you imagine sometimes passenger they can cancel they can pay we because when 4,000, 5,000, some market say 3,000 because you know say where you deny for go with her, other man ready for go with her. And some of we they abide to down there because of we not go one be lawless. We not go one they go na CBD because if you go with 20,000 passenger na CBD they go only spend 100,000, 200,000. Then I'm more losses. You go decide.
Okay, so now as bike rider, what's in your expectation? What you feel safe for happen where all anything that go stop on ourselves go get free way for ride on a bike them?
Well, I just try for talk to the union and the big one them. Not so everybody they part this bike when a lawless man so my educate. But because of where you know go college it because now work they go more ask for degree whatsoever. This was paper today be they work but now not too much. Let them understand say we say when we they part this bike here we na motorman and some of you responsible. But because we don't try we not able to get other job it we decide for fix for connect yourself now yeah. Men don't understand say then guy there now we won't pick in now we won't brother there. We not get for be tight them too much. The only thing no more if you don't see say somebody or less we all let the Lord deal with her. But if you see responsible somebody they part a bike if anything can happen, you understand my brother. But if kind like a thing they happen, you get to understand. Say, oh, this kind my also not time like because if you see somebody getting license, he dress full with that elements na it, the man where wear slippers and no have bag this that he go ride. If you order 2 man then they I believe say you get for sure understanding. So but really I go one let them help with that side there. The CBD now I not go too much discuss water because they left to them. But most of them police then they let them go they talk to them. Sometimes they can always because they don't know now say bike man they afraid policeman any eye all you. I like because you go say first you not get right. So one you go tell you say this man brutalize me or another it begins your crime then way and you not get way for fetch the law. But like really with the bike riders that we they suffer because right now as we see they see our bike park from God morning now and radio dark so as rain can't drop just now all the park. So tell the car there 1 hour, 2 hours, the way you cut to all the common at get back way. Now small vicinity we get for the tonton. We not get for go far, so they really feel they really suffer and struggle, my brother.
Thank you for talking to me.
Okay, thank you so much.
The people in way you just watch and listen now bike riders them way they up with bad force. We don't tell we exactly what are some of the reasons then we make the police then can run after them and also what are the challenge them where they can face as to where they can don't fall victim where the police cannot hold them. Well, me we bring you this program, me na Justice Tejan. I want to say boku thank you to my executive producer Dr. Aisatuka Kejalo and to my cameraman Isaiah Yaya Kabu. So till we meet again to another discovery, I want to say peace.